Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for July 19th, 2025. I hope that you're all doing well. Let's do a general reading for the day to see what the collective energy is like. This will be, like I said, a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you want. That way you get future notifications when I do future videos. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. It's really helping my channel. It's not growing as much as I'd like it to, but I'm happy to keep doing the readings because I enjoy them. So I want to also throw out that I do $30 3-question readings. I will pull some cards, make a little video clip for you, and I will send it to you via email. So if you need to request a reading from me, feel free to go to the description of the page. You'll find that information and where to find me at Nightbird Tarot. It's nightbirdtarot99, I believe, at gmail.com. So feel free to send me an email. I do take Venmo for your payment of $30, and then I will do a video reading for you and send it to you via email. Okay, so let's see what the vibe is for the day. Let's call in spirit. Let's take some deep breaths in and connect. Okay, so let's see what the vibe is for the day. This is the What's the Vibe Oracle deck, and then we will pull some tarot cards. I was pulled to use the Deviant Moon Tarot today, so that's what we will do. Let's see what the vibe is first. The overall feeling, the energy of the day, the collective, all signs, all placements, please, Spirit, for July 19th, 2025. Remember that time is fluent, so when you see the reading is when you're meant to receive the message. Angels, guides, ancestors, most important message for the collective. All signs, all placements. July 19th, 2025, please. Most important message for the collective. All placements, all signs. Okay. So the message is nightlife. And the word striptease, gamble, and Vegas. Okay. So today is Saturday, so you could be experiencing some type of celebration, getting out in the nightlife, maybe dancing, maybe seeing a concert, as I'm feeling for some people. You could be in Vegas. You could be thinking about going to Vegas. You could be going to a casino. You could be actually going to a strip club as well. So we'll see what's happening here with the collective message. So very interesting for a Saturday. Seems like it's about getting out and having fun, it seems like. All about the nightlife today. I'm going to give these guys a nice big shuffles because I haven't used these in a while. So we're going to wake these cards up. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective, all signs, all placements. These are my cards that I've had the longest. In fact, I didn't buy a Raider White Tarot to begin with. I bought this deck, the Deviant Moon Tarot, when I began reading. And these cards are really old. I've had them a really long time. Angels, guides, ancestors. Most important message for the collective. All signs, all placements. July 19th, 2025, please. And I only used to read for myself. And the funny thing is that, you know, I knew how to read for a really long time and was really suppressed by society, that this was like the devil's work or something like that for a very long time. But it was just me connecting to the divine, and that's all it is. Connecting to spirit that is within you. Boy, have I come a long way since then. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective, please. July 19th. Okay, so we have 3 major arcana for the day. In the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay. So we have the Star card in the reverse position, the Emperor in the upright position, and the Hierophant in the upright position. So with the Star card, generally this is Aquarius energy. In the Star, when the Star is upright, it's about wish fulfillment, looking forward, looking at your dreams, having, wishing upon a star kind of feeling, wishes coming true. But in the reverse position, it's almost like you're doubting your ability to make your dreams come true. And I think we got this card the other day with another suit. Please grab your coffee, tea, water, whatever you like. I got my coffee, always got my coffee. So it's almost like you're feeling like you don't have the ability to make your dreams come true. And perhaps this has something to do with nightlife. Perhaps this has something to do with entertainment. Perhaps this has something to do with traveling. Or seeing a concert, being in a concert, something like that. So whatever it is that you're feeling today, you're feeling like you're doubting your abilities. You're doubting your creativity. And this is keeping you from moving forward, perhaps into having a good time and doing what it is that you want to do, or having a wish fulfillment. We do have the Emperor here in the upright position. This is Aries energy. The Emperor is a strong male figure. Again, take gender, it doesn't really matter, but this is more of the masculine side, a strong masculine figure. This is leadership. This is accomplishment. This is ambition. At the center of your reading, I think this is you. Again, don't take gender, male or female. You're a strong leader, okay? You have a lot of ambition. You have a lot of accomplishment that you've had. And for whatever reason, you're up in your head and you feel like you're not able to make your dreams come true. You feel like you don't have the ability to do the things that you want to accomplish. We do have the Hierophant here as well. So this is all about spiritual knowledge and awakening. So having divine inspiration in order to make your dreams come true. So control over, you may be conforming, and that's kind of what I was talking about in my past, and that's probably why Spirit had me bring that up, is conforming to things that society wants. So like when I bought this tarot deck a long, long time ago, but I kept it a secret. I only did it for myself. And I didn't share it with the public. I didn't even share it with my family. In fact, my mother, she didn't even know I did this, which is really funny because, and I gave her a reading when she came to visit me. But she didn't even know that I knew how to do this. She saw me on TikTok doing a reading. Or I had posted a reading. I think it was a pick a card or something. And I need to get back to doing some of those. But it's almost like I hid that part of myself because I felt like it was not the societal norm for everyone. And I grew up in a Christian home. And my faith has changed dramatically from that time. I am still Christ consciousness. I still have Christ consciousness within me, but I do not conform to religion any longer. I have gone through a spiritual awakening. I know that Christ consciousness is within you. It's all about connecting to that Christ consciousness in what Jesus taught. So for this reading, it's like it seems like you have all of this leadership skill, you have strong ambitions, you are very, you're really ambitious about what it is that you want to do. But it's like you're holding back due to conformity, okay? And what society wants or the people around you want. And it makes you feel like you don't have the ability to do it. With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position in the shadow, this is what you don't see. This is telling me, this is giving you, you may be like smiling in front of others, but this is really making you feel like a false happiness. You may be even, this may be tied to, because it's a pentacle, this could be tied to what you want to do for a living, okay? There's a bird outside my window. Sorry, I'm distracted. This may be what you're wanting to do perhaps as a job or a career. And it's not a societal norm or what your family or friends would normally see you doing, or maybe it's outside of the box a little bit, and it's holding you back from feeling like you're able to do it. But what you're doing now, even though you may be making money at what you're doing now, it doesn't make you happy. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, where you're being held back, and it may have something to do with the nightlife, entertainment. It could be that you want to be a stripper. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. It may be that you want to move to Vegas or, be one of those card people at the card tables or something. Or maybe it is that you want to play poker professionally. It could be anything like that. So take that as it resonates. It doesn't have to do with anything with Vegas. Take it, it could be just entertainment. It could be being an actress or an actor, or something on Broadway, or something that has to do with the nightlife that you're really wanting to do, but you're being held back by family, friends, society, etc. You have a strong ambition to want to do this, but it feels like because of the way that society or the norm is, it makes you feel like you're not able to do this. Let's do some clarification. Okay. I was listening to Spirit. I was asking them if they wanted me to still use this deck. And I think they do. I'll just use this deck to clarify. If I can get these large cards in my hands. Please clarify the Star card, please, Spirit. We have the Lovers in the reverse position. Lots of major arcana. We have these 7 of Swords. Please clarify the Hierophant. Okay, and we have the 5 of Pentacles in the upright. In the shadow, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay. All right, so the Lovers, another major arcana, is clarifying this Star card. So the Lovers in a reverse position just means conflict. So there could be conflict within yourself because of what other people are making you feel. Okay. So this is basically you're separating yourself from what it is that you want to do because of conflict within yourself, because of what society thinks is normal. So you feel like you have the inability to make your wish come true. We do have the Seven of Swords that is clarifying the Emperor. The Seven of Swords, even though you have strong ambition, you're a leader, you want to pursue certain things. You're very strong about what it is that you want to do. This Seven of Swords is making me feel like maybe they feel like you're not planning it out correctly, and maybe that's why they're leery about you going after what it is that you're wanting to do. Perhaps you need to lay your plans down more, show people exactly what your plan is, and instead of jumping the gun and wanting to do this nightlife type of situation, and it feels like it could be tied to work or career. Jumping into it too quickly without having the right plans in place. Perhaps you don't care because you have this ambition, and even you're like, the world is my oyster. I just want to go and I want to do what it is that I want to do. And perhaps you just don't have the way that society, friends, family are seeing it, is that you don't really have a plan in place. You don't have a plan B if this doesn't work out, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And that's making people leery about what you're doing, which is causing you to, have conflict within yourself and making you feel like you're unable to obtain your dreams. So perhaps you need to make more of a plan before you do this. But I feel like you don't care. You just like, I just want to go. I just want to do what it is that I want to do. Life is too short kind of feeling. I just want to go and be in this nightlife with the word striptease, gamble, Vegas. I want to do this. I'm very unhappy in the situation that I am in, making money. Even though it's giving me money, it doesn't make me happy. So you have two fives here. So the Hierophant is a 5, and then you have the 5 of Pentacles here that is clarifying this Hierophant. With the 5 of Pentacles in the upright position, they feel like you're going to have material hardship if you go after your dreams. So society, your parents, your religion, all of these things that are the Hierophant, okay? Societal norms, tradition, they feel that you're going to go into poverty if you go after your dreams. You have a good job, although it's not making you happy. This is what they worry about. What you don't see in the shadow is the Ten of Swords here. So I feel like you're going to be, we'll go back and clarify this one, because the Ten of Swords is almost like defeat. Maybe you feel defeated because of the Ten of Swords being here. You feel miserable, and that may be just all it is, that this is making you miserable. Maybe this job is making you miserable, or the situation is making you miserable. But let me clarify this Ten of Swords here. And that is what you don't see. Please clarify the Ten of Swords, please, Spirit. And we have the Ten of Wands. So this is a heavy burden for you, and this is making you crazy, in other words. This is a very heavy burden. You really want to go after your dreams. the nightlife, striptease, gamble, etc. You want the fun times, okay? You've got a lot of pressure from society, family, friends, etc., feeling like if you do this, you're going to be in poverty. So you're holding back from your dreams because of the conflict within yourself, because you're hearing from them, okay? You may not have the plans in place in order to do what it is that you want to do, but you don't care. You want to just go and do what you want to do. Whatever you're doing now, even though it's making you money, is not making you happy. You want to do what you want to do. This is a very heavy burden that you're carrying. This may be a lot of work for you in order to get people to come around to see what it is that you want to do. It's causing you a lot of grief here. 2 more, please, Spirit. What is the conclusion of the situation? So as a collective, it seems like whatever it is that you're wanting to do, it's like you want to obtain your dreams, but it feels like you're being held back by society and what they think is the right thing. Much like me holding on to these cards as a younger adult. I was in my 20s when I started doing this, and not sharing it with the others. Okay, so the good thing is we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, in the upright position in the shadow, and what you don't see is that the wheel is going to be turning in your favor. So things that you don't see is that the wheel is going to turn in your favor. The wheel is turning, meaning there is going to be a situation where you're going to have a chance at what it is that you want to do. Things will be changing. And it may be that things change for some of you, change as far as exactly what you're wanting to do. But there will be a change here. We do have the 7 of Cups in the reverse position here. What is to come in the conclusion here is realistic goals, okay? Looking at hard facts, believing what you see. So in other words, you may have to do a little bit more planning in order to be able to do what it is that you wish to do. And you're going to be looking at realistic goals, looking at hard facts, like what can you actually do that is close to what it is that you wish to do. Okay, this is the realistic card, being realistic about what you can do. So you're going to be looking at what is the reality that I can actually do to fulfill my wishes. We do have also the 8 of Wands in the reverse position. The 8 of Wands is telling me that there may be some jealousy from others about you actually doing what it is that you want to do. I definitely see the Wheel of Fortune here. Things are going to be turning in your favor. There will be change here. You are going to be taking a chance. You're going to be moving towards your destiny here. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles, which you're also going to be making good money. Okay. So there's a little bit of planning that has to go in here into this wish fulfillment. This feels like more of a career reading than anything. Again, take it as it resonates. You're going to have to do some planning, okay? You're going to have to look at things realistically before you just jump in with your ambition here as the Emperor to fulfill your wish fulfillment and doing what it is that you want to do. Because what you're doing right now, even though it's bringing in money, okay, or material goods, it's not making you happy. You feel overwhelmed, overburdened by all of this because you don't have the support of society, your friends, or family. They think you're going to end up being poor or out of money. But you need to sit down and really plan this out, look at things realistically, and then go towards your goals. And I feel like you're going to be getting there. as this is the Fate card here. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles right behind it. So you definitely are going to be seeing, yep, and I'm going to see you laboring as well. So you're definitely going to be going after your ambitions here, but you just have to do some planning. You may have to show them the reality of what it is that you're wanting to obtain. You may have to show them the reality of what it is that you can do to actually make money and make your dreams come true. Whatever it is, it feels like it has something to do with entertainment, being in the nightlife, dancing, could be playing poker professionally, something like that, where it's outside of the norm, but it is a wish fulfillment for you. Let's end your reading with a message from the universe. But yeah, this is what this feels like, that you're wanting to go outside of the norm. And it really, Spirit had me pulled to when I actually got these cards. These cards have been with me a long time, but I did not share them with society. I did not have a YouTube channel. I did not even tell my family and friends that I knew how to read tarot. In fact, I didn't tell anybody to tell anyone about this until last year. So it's kind of funny that what we do and hide what it is that we really like in order to make society, family, friends happy or stay within the confines of tradition, which I have broken out. And it seems like because I went through my spiritual awakening, I now share this ability with the rest of the world. And it is because I enjoy it and I love it. And I feel called to do it. So this may be something that you're being called to do, and you just need to find a way and plan this out in order to achieve it. Angels, guides, ancestors, a message from the universe, please. Message from the universe for the collective, please. July 19th, 2025, please. A message for the collective. Okay. So it says, the past is behind you now, so drop the fears and doubts. What did I just say? I can't make this stuff up. This is why I love tarot so much. This is why I can't believe that traditionally people think that this is like the devil's work. This is spirit. This is within us. Okay? So I can't make this up. There are messages, there are symbols, there are numbers, there are signs all around us all the time. I can't make this stuff up. So it says, the past is behind you now, so drop the fears and doubts. Even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what is coming next, you are being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard and you are currently being worked on. So Spirit is saying, I'm with you. I'm here to help you fulfill your wish fulfillment, to bring you toward your destiny. So even though it makes you uncomfortable because of society's, friends, family, whatever their thoughts are, because they're not aligned with this, okay? Come back to the present and stop thinking about the past. Drop your fears and doubts, okay? Spirit is helping you to move forward in what it is that is your wish fulfillment and your destiny. So this is a beautiful reading for the day. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you in the comments section how this resonates with you. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.